Hello students, hope that all of you are keeping well. I am here with the last exercise of class 9 mathematics chapter 1, that is number system. Before we move to the last exercise, let me teach you some extended laws of exponents. Laws of exponents was there in class 7 and class 8. Laws of exponent means exponential laws for integers. Now we are going to study the same laws of exponents when the powers or exponents are rational numbers. In the previous class you might have studied the exponential law when the exponents are integers. Now we are going to study the same exponential laws of exponents when the powers are in rational numbers. If A is any real number, A means base. If the base is any real number and P and Q are rational numbers, P and Q are the powers or exponents, then what are the laws of exponents? Number 1, A power P into A power Q means bases are same, powers are different, and we have to multiply them. The answer is A power P plus Q. Same law as for integers. Let me tell you one thing. All the laws are same as you have studied in integers. Same is the law for rational numbers also. Means when the powers are in rational number, all the laws of exponents will be continued as it is that you have studied for integers. So A power P into A power Q is equal to A power P plus Q. Same base, different powers, multiplication. The powers will be added. Second rule, A power P, the whole power Q is equal to A power P into Q. Powers power will be multiplied. Third rule, A power P upon A power Q is equal to A power P minus Q. Means same bases, different powers, but upon, divide. Divide means subtraction. And the last one, A power P into B power P. Bases are different, powers are same. When they multiply, A into B, base into base, the whole power P. Different bases will be multiplied together and the same power will remain same. So, once again go through these 4 laws of exponents. The only change is that these are the laws of exponents when the powers are rational numbers. Now, I will do exercise 1.6, but before we do exercise 1.6, please see these laws once again. Now see, exercise 1.6, the first question is, find the value of 64 power 1 upon 2. Exponent is rational, power 1 upon 2. Just now we have seen, the laws are saying 64 power 1 upon 2. The best method to simplify such question is, look at the denominator of the exponent, denominator of the power, it is 2, and try to change the base of the given question into the power of the same power of the denominator. If I explain, here the denominator of the exponent is 2. So 64 is to be converted into something power 2. We know that 64 is the power of, it is the 2th power of 8. So we have to change the base into the same power of the denominator of the exponent. Here the denominator of the exponent is 2. So 64 must be written as something power 2. 64 is 8 power 2. So it is 8 power 2, the whole power 1 upon 2. Now we can apply the third rule. A power p, the whole power q is equal to a power p into q. So 2 into 1 upon 2. This 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 8 power 1 is equal to 8 answer. Now question number 2. Question number 2 is 32 power 1 upon 5. 32 power 1 upon 5. As I told you, we have to change 32 into something power 5. Denominator of the power is 5. So 32 must be expressed as something power 5. And you must know 32 is 2 power 5. 32 is 2 power 5. So it will become 2 power 5, the whole power 1 upon 5. By rule, it is 2 power 5 into 1 upon 5. 5 and 5 got cancelled. Answer is 2. Question number 3. Find the value of 125 power 1 upon 3. Question number 3. Find the value of 125 power 1 upon 3. As I told you, 125 is to be expressed as something power 3. We know that 125 is 5 power 3. So it is 5 power 3, the whole power 1 upon 3, which is equal to 5 power 3 into 1 upon 3. 3 and 3 got cancelled. Answer 5. So these are the 3 questions of question number 1. I hope all of you got it. Now see question number 2. Again same type. Find the value of 9 raised to 3 upon 2. 9 power 3 upon 2. The method is saying denominator of the exponent is 2. So change the base into something power 2. 9 is 3 power 2. So we can write it as 3 power 2, the whole power 3 upon 2 is equal to 3 power 2 into 3 upon 2. 2 and 2 got cancelled. Is equal to 3 power 3. And we know that 3 power 3 is 27. Now question number 2. Find the value of 32 power 2 upon 5. 32 power 2 upon 5. 32 is 2 power 5. So it is 2 power 5, the whole power 2 power 5, the whole power 2 upon 5 is equal to 2 power 5 into 2 upon 5. 5 and 5 got cancelled. Is equal to 2 power 2 is equal to 4. Now question number 3. Find the value of 16 raised to 3 upon 4. 16 raised to 3 upon 4. 16 and here the denominator. The denominator of the exponent is 4. So 16 must be expressed as something power 4. 16 is 2 power 4. So 2 power 4, the whole power 3 upon 4 It is 2 power 4 into 3 upon 4. 4 and 4 got cancelled. It is 2 power 3 is equal to 8. Now the last question, that is question number 4, is 125 power minus 1 upon 3. 125 power minus 1 upon 3 is equal to 125 is to be expressed as something power 3. We know that 125 is 5 power 3. So 5 power 3, the whole power minus 1 upon 3. It is 5 power 3 into minus 1 upon 3. 3 and 3 got cancelled, is equal to 5 power minus 1. And you must know one more rule. Anything power minus 1 is 1 upon that number. For example, 5 power minus 1 is 1 upon 5. I don't know whether it was in the previous exponential rule or not. If not, remember, a power minus 1 is equal to 1 upon a. Remember this law also. So that's all question number 2. Now see question number 3. Question number 3 is simplify the following. Part 1, first one. 2 power 2 upon 3 into 2 power 1 upon 5. First law of exponent, a power p into a power q is equal to a power p plus q. Since the bases are same, powers are different, and to multiply means powers are to be added. 2 power 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 5 is equal to 2 power 3 and 5, LCM 15. 5 into 2, 10 plus 3 is equal to 2 power 13 upon 50. It cannot be further simplified, so the answer is 2 power 13 upon 50. Question number 2. 1 upon 3 power 3, the whole power 7. 1 upon 3 power 3, the whole power 7. Now, this power 7 is applicable for both numerator and denominator. So, it is 1 power 7 upon 3 power 3, the whole power 7, which is equal to 1 power 7 is 1, 3 power 3, the whole power 7 is 3 power 3 into 7. 3 into 7, 21. 1 upon 3 power 21. And the third question is 11 power 1 upon 2 upon 11 power 1 upon 4. It is also like a power p upon a power q. Upon means subtract. The exponents will be subtracted. So we can write it as 11 power 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 4 is equal to 11 power LCM 4. 2 minus 1 is equal to 11 power 1 upon 4. 11 power 1 upon 4 is the answer. Now the last question. Fourth question is 7 power 1 upon 2 7 power 1 upon 2 into 8 power 1 upon 2. We have studied the last law of exponent, a power p into b power p. Answer, a into b the whole power p. So 7 into 8 the whole power 1 upon 2. That is 56 power 1 upon 2 is the answer. That's all. The last exercise is also over. So that is the end of chapter 1. So all the 6 exercises of chapter 1 got over. Now I would like to discuss some important extra questions related to this chapter. One such important extra question is written here. Find the values of a and b, small a and b, such that there are 4 questions given here. The first one, root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1 is equal to a minus b root 3. Similar, 3 more questions are written here. So all of you first have to write down these questions, because these questions are not from NCERT, but this is a very important type question related to this chapter. So everywhere you can see something upon something in irrational form, and in the RHS you can see small letter a and b, a minus b root 3. Here you can see a plus b root 3. Here you can see a plus b root 6. Here you can see a minus b root 143. In all the RHS there are 2 unknowns, small letter a and small letter b. Find the values of these a and b. That is the question. So it is very easy. In LHS you can see it is in the form of root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. In all the questions you can see the denominator is binomial, sir. So everywhere you have to rationalize the denominator. Exercise 1.5. Rationalize the denominator everywhere. When we rationalize the denominator, the LHS will be simplified. After simplifying LHS, we will compare LHS with RHS. Then we will get the values of A and B. All of you see the solution of question number 1. I am going to solve question number 1. Root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1 is equal to a minus b root 3. Its LHS is root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. How can we simplify it? How can we rationalize the denominator? Multiplying the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. Here the conjugate of the denominator is root 3 minus 1. So it will be multiplied by root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. Multiply the numerator and denominator by root 3 minus 1. Here also root 3 minus 1. And the numerator is root 3 minus 1 into root 3 minus 1. Root 3 minus 1 into root 3 minus 1 can be simplified either by direct multiplication or by using the identity a minus b the whole square. Root 3 minus 1 into root 3 minus 1, I am using the identity a minus b into a minus b is a square, that is root 3 the whole square, minus 2ab, 2 into root 3 into 1, plus b square, that is 1 square, upon, here we have the denominator will be always in the form of a plus b into a minus b equal to a square root 3 the whole square minus 1 the whole square. It is root 3 square 3 minus 2 root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 square is 3, 1 square is 1. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 minus 2 root 3 upon 3 minus 1, 2. Now, there is 2 common everywhere. 4 minus 2 root 3, there is 2 and 2 common. Taking this 2 common, it will become 2 into 2 minus root 3 upon 2. This 2 and 2 got cancelled and the answer is 2 minus root 3. This is the simplest form of LHS. Now we will compare it with RHS. So RHS is A minus B root 3. That is what we got, the simplified form of LHS, that is 2 minus root 3 is equal to A minus B root 3. Now we will compare LHS and RHS and we will see what is in place of A and what is in place of B. What is in place of A? In place of A we have 2. And what is in place of B? We can very well see that 2 minus root 3 is equal to A minus B root 3. Means B is the coefficient of root 3. What is the coefficient of root 3? Minus 1. So minus 1 equal to minus B. And what is in place of A? A means alone, constant. So here A is equal to 2 and minus root 3 is equal to minus B root 3. Minus minus will get cancelled and B is equal to 1. I hope you got it. In place of A we have 2. In place of minus B root 3 we have minus root 3. Minus minus got cancelled. Root 3 got cancelled. The coefficient of root 3 here in LHS is 1. So the answer is A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 1. In the same way, you may try these remaining 3 questions. Everywhere you have to simplify the LHS by rationalizing the denominator. How to rationalize the denominator? Everywhere multiply by the conjugate. And when you get the simplified LHS, compare it with RHS and compare what is alone in LHS will be A, what is along with this root. The coefficient of the root will be the value of B. Take care of plus minus sign. All of you try the remaining 3 questions. Go. Now I have given 2 more extra questions. Question number 2. Simplify root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1 plus root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 minus 1 plus root 2 minus 1 upon root 2 plus 1. How to simplify it? If you get this type of question, several terms to add or subtract, the general method is that take individual one and rationalize the denominator. Rationalize the denominator of each of them separately. This and then add them together. But in this question, you can do a shortcut also. If you look at the denominators, you can see here it is root 3 plus 1, here it is root 3 minus 1. What is the conjugate of this? Root 3 minus 1. And what is the conjugate of this? Root 3 plus 1. So if you take these 2 terms together, first and second term together, and simplify it, you will get the LCM as root 3 plus 1 into root 3 minus 1. So what is our aim? Why are we multiplying by conjugate? To get the denominator in the form of A plus B into A minus B. So if you take the LCM of first and second, you will get A plus B into A minus B in the denominator. So you can take these first 2 terms together, take the LCM and change the numerator and simplify. Then treat this last term as separate, multiply by the conjugate up and down, you will get some answer. Then finally combine this answer with this answer. I hope all of you understood it. Now for your practice, I am leaving it for you. I have explained the method. Take these two terms together, take the LCM and simplify, multiply by, conjugate, then combine together. Now see the next question. If x is equal to root 5 plus root 3 upon root 5 minus root 3, then evaluate a square. X square plus 1 upon x square. If x is equal to this, find the value of x square plus 1 upon x square. This is also related to rationalizing the denominator. If this is x, then what will be 1 upon x? Reciprocal of it. Okay, let me solve this question. This is x, therefore 1 upon x is equal to reciprocal root 5 minus root 3 upon root 5 plus root 3. That is, there are many methods, or we can simplify x alone. Okay, let us simplify x alone. By multiplying by conjugate, I am going to simplify x. So root 5 plus root 3 upon root 5 minus root 3. Numerator and denominator will be multiplied by conjugate, that is root 5 plus root 3. Numerator is root 5 plus root 3 into root 5 plus root 3. Root 5 plus root 3 the whole square equal to, now I am doing it straight, root 5 square, that is 5, plus 2 into a into b. 2 into root 5 into root 3, 2 root 15 plus root 3 square is 3. I hope all of you got it. A plus b the whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square upon a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square, that is 5 minus 3. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 2 root 15 upon 5 minus 3 is 2. Now taking 2 common from the numerator and cancelling with denominator, it will become 4 plus root 15. 4 plus root 15. So this is the actual value of x. So we got the value of x as 4 plus under root 15. Now we are going to find the value of 1 upon x. So 1 upon x means reciprocal of it. That is root 5 minus root 3 upon root 5 plus root 3. Multiplying the numerator and denominator by conjugate, it will become root 5 minus root 3 upon root 5 plus root 3 into conjugate is root 5 minus root 3. Root 5 minus root 3 upon root 5 minus root 3. The numerator is in the form of root 5 minus root 3 into root 5 minus root 3, that is root 5 minus root 3 the whole square. Formula a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square 5 minus 2ab, 2 into root 5 into root 3, 2 root 15 plus b square, that is root 3 the whole square 3 upon a square minus b square, root 5 the whole square 5, root 3 the whole square 3. 5 plus 3 8, 8 minus 2 root 15 upon 2. Taking 2 common and cancelling with the numerator, it becomes 4 minus root 15. See, the same way we have rationalized the denominator of x. We got 4 plus root 15. Then we have done 1 upon x. By rationalizing the denominator, we got 4 minus root 15. Now I am combining them together. Therefore, x plus 1 upon x is equal to 4 plus root 15 plus 4 minus root 15. Plus root 15 minus root 15 cancel. 4 plus 4, 8. So x plus 1 upon x is 8. Now squaring on both sides. X plus 1 upon x, the whole square is equal to 8 square. Now, what is x plus 1 upon x the whole square? It is a plus b the whole square. A square, that is x square, plus b square. B square means 1 upon x square, plus 2 into a into b. 2 into x into 1 upon x is equal to 8 square, 64. This x into 1 upon x will be get cancelled. What will be left out? Plus 2. Therefore, x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to, see what is this actually? Plus 2, only 2. X and 1 upon x got cancelled. Take this 2 to that side. 64 minus 2, that is 62 is the answer. I hope you understood. Find the value of x by rationalizing the denominator. Then take 1 upon x, that is reciprocal of it. Again rationalize the denominator. Add them together. Plus root 15 minus root 15 cancel. 4 plus 4, 8. Then squaring on both sides. X plus 1 upon x, the whole square is equal to x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2. Shift that 2 to RHS. That's all for today. So chapter 1 is over with extra questions also, and try the remaining questions of today and extra questions by yourself and ask your doubts. Till then, take care. Bye bye.